My hand is empty, what can I give you? Nothing. My hand is a pen, what can I give you? Pen. My hand is a wedding band. I have it, I can give it because I have it. When I don't have it, can I give? The reason why many of you are not able to give to your other 10 friends is because you yourself don't have it. If the tank is empty, when you tap will open, water will not come. The tank has to be full. Now if college has made you the leader, what is your first responsibility? Fill the tank. When you fill the tank, you will learn. So more than they getting benefited, you are benefiting, because 2 times the benefit happens. Benefit number 1, you have to learn area. Looking handsome, don't worry. Must lag raha hai. So when you have to give something to somebody, first you have to learn it. For me to stand in front of you, I had to learn. I just can't stand. If you imagine somebody standing here and does not know what he's talking, will you listen? They will not listen to you when you yourself are not confident what you are doing. All of you have your phones?
Yes, sir.
Please pull your phones out and type on Google learning pyramid. Go to Google, type learning pyramid and go to images. Everybody will turn on your mobile so that data will be super fast, because 40 mobiles are on from the same room at the same time. It will show traffic jam also in this place. Learning pyramid came? Okay, select the second image. Simple triangle. All of you can see that? Now this is what your chairman is talking about. What is level number 1? At the top of the tip, what is that? Lecture. So when anybody gives you lecture, anyone gives you lecture, like I am talking to you right now, but I am doing something else, you are looking in the mobile, so it's not an ordinary lecture. Okay. When someone gives you lecture, how much of it can you store? What's the percentage there? 5%. It means 95% of whatever you hear in a lecture will go. Dangerous, right? It means any student who does not take notes in the class, after the class will remember 5% only. 95% goes down the drain, in the dustbin. All college pantulus or toppers take notes. Some of you are like, seriously, Nizanga? Yes. If you want to be a better learner, what's the step number 2? See there?
Reading.
You have to read. And how will you read if you don't take the notes? What will you read? Many of you come to class without notebook, without pen. You just sit like cinema. You came to watch cinema. And then after the class, you remember 5%. When you go home, you can't read because you never took notes. If you take notes in the class, you go back, your brain remembers 5%, now you can read it and remember 15% because 10% more is added. All of you don't take notes, this is for you. Go to the next level. What's the next level?
Audio visual.
If you want to learn even more, how much is the retention of audio visual? 20%, right? It means when you watch videos with the audio onto it, you retain 20%. Only 20%. 80% is still gone. If you want to take it to next level, what is it?
Demonstration.
What is demonstration? When a faculty comes on the stage and writes something, or when a faculty comes and asks you questions, decodes and demonstrates you that entire stuff, that is known as demonstration. When someone will show you how to do, you are just seeing how to do but you are not doing it. That is demonstration. When you come to Toastmasters, first few meetings you will sit and watch how these guys are giving speeches, how these guys are doing this, how these guys are doing it. You are only observing. It is known as demonstration, watching a demonstration. When you watch a demonstration, what is the retention? 30%. Is it how much? 30%. Is it a good ratio? No? You want more than that? As students, you should be more, right? What's the next level?
Discussion.
Haha. Many of you don't like to discuss, right? Whenever they will say discussion, you will say that. And you will do whatever you want to do. Correct? You don't want to discuss. The reason why we have discussions is because 50% retention happens when you discuss. Discussions are one of the best ways to learn. In your teach to learn, your chairman is asking you to do discussions and watch videos, correct? Why is he asking you? Do you know that's the reason? Because when you watch videos, you will have higher retention. When you start discussing, you will have even higher retention. Now it is not complete, it's only 50%. You want more, right? What is the next level? Practice by doing. It means you will come on the stage and you will start practicing it. You will start doing. And only when you practice, you can do the last one. What's the last one?
Teach others.
When you teach other, what is the retention percentage? If you want to learn any subject, the best way to learn the subject is to teach. You cannot teach if you don't do the previous level. What's the previous level? You have to first practice it yourself and learn, master it. Before that, you have to discuss, right? Some of you are expert in something, right? Sit with them, discuss, learn, and then first practice. And in practice, you will use LSRW, all of them together. And this is where somebody asked me a question. Have you heard this before? In practice, you will use all this more. I'll explain that to you later. And in the last, the best way to remember something is by teaching others. 90% of it will stay with you when you teach. That is the reason the college has a vision to pick up the brightest kids and make them teach others, because they want all of you to get the highest packages in the college. And how will you get? By teaching others, not by learning. Learning is depending on others. Teaching is supporting others. When you teach others, you become a leader. And that is what college is trying to do. And if you have to teach others, you need good communication skills, right? And that is the reason extra burden on you for Toastmasters. Because in Toastmasters, you learn two things. Number one, how to talk with people. Number two, how to deal with people. How to deal with people is leadership. How to talk to people is communication. When you know how to talk to people and how to deal to people, you are already a leader. And in Toastmasters, that is exactly what we do.